Oh, turn a little bit to the side. Told you guys I'd be back. And here I am. Back. There should be a notification. Was I? That did go out. Okay. Okay, good. Hi, guys. Welcome to another mental health stream. My girlfriend is struggling with her mental health at the moment. So I figured, hey, why not go live? And you have so much to tell me? Go right ahead. I have stuff I wish I could tell, too. I have crazy news that I can't say any of. And I won't. For like a really long time, so that sucks. So we're here instead. Shut up, Maria. I'm not gonna say anything. I just am wishful. Oh my god, thank you so much, Manu? However, how do you say your name? Thank you so much. Alright, let's get right into it. Lately, I've been a bit confused about my sexuality. I always thought I was straight, but recently I found myself attracted to both men and... Oh, I should mute this. Recently I found myself attracted to both men and women. I'm not really into labels like bi or straight right now. I'm still figuring these things out. Did you ever feel confused about before coming out as lesbian? Yes, Thanks for this egg I'm holding now. I actually did. I thought that I was bi for a spell, but I'd never dated a man while I was confused about my sexuality. I know. Quinn is struggling right now. Why are you crying? Honey, why are you crying? What's the matter? Quinn noticed what? Quinn? Is she here? What are you guys yapping about? Go to sleep. Go to sleep if it's too late. Go to sleep. It's okay. Everything's okay. There's gonna be a VOD. It's a mental health stream, so you're welcome to be here, and you can just be comfortable here if that's what you want. You can fall asleep here. You can fall asleep off stream. You're not missing. Nobody's gonna be mad at you for not being here. Nobody's going to nobody's gonna make a joke you don't get next time because you weren't here, I promise. It's all okay. Oh. Damn, I thought it was something significant. Anyways. I'm going... I mean, I thought I was bi for a minute while I was, like, transitioning from straight to lesbian, but, like, that entire time I was dating a girl and then never dated a man again. Oh, thank you. I try to be gentle. A lot of people don't get the privilege of having a gentle home already, and so if I can create that space for them, then that's a huge win. I'm not a professional therapist, please. It's my girlfriend! It's my girlfriend! Hi! She's having a few peaceful moments today. So someone made a fake account of me with my videos. I'm a lesbian, by the way, and they are using videos I already posted, and they are saying be my girlfriend or be my boyfriend on videos, and my girlfriend found that it's not my account, and I don't know what's gonna happen, but I gave her so much reassurance. Sorry, this is long. Holy. I'm sorry that somebody's pretending to be you. That sucks. Oh yeah, they did do that with Quinn. Quinn's had plenty of imposters in her time. Hell, there's people claiming to be here on Temu. Okay. Is there... No, there's totally a space over here I could put you. Come here. I'm so sorry. Yeah. I mean, reassurance is is a good thing you can do, but also, you know, always make sure that to actually confirm that. Also, finding those things before your girlfriend finds them is always a good thing. I do live. I do. Hi, I'm pretty sure that last mental health stream I put something out like my friend liked me and I didn't know how to let her down without being guilty. After some of your advice, I told her that I didn't like her like that, and she once again befriended me, just like the last time she liked me. It seems like you genuinely need to put up a boundary with this person and say, hey, I don't think we can be friends if you're going to continue to, you know, try and treat us like a couple or try and, you know, make us together. Like, I don't want to be close with you in that way, and that needs to be okay with you, or we can't be friends. And that's completely valid. Like, nobody can really argue with that. Hey, Kaelin. I'm from a town where I feel like no one is Willowa and everyone dresses the same. I feel lonely and I can't find any gay people to relate to. Send help. Well, the good news is that there are always online people. That's what I did. I mean, I grew up in a small town in Texas. There's no gay people here, except the one I found, and she wasn't that great. At least, especially the first one. But either way, there are online communities, and sometimes there are LGBTQ clubs in schools, if you don't go to a private school, in which case there probably wouldn't be any. But, there are places where people are supposed to have clubs anyways. To put down my gift tiger. Running out of space. Damn. When I was 10, I stopped eating every day and ended up in the hospital for 3 months, and now I feel like I want to stop eating again, but I don't want to end up in the hospital again. What do I do? Well, I mean, first and foremost, of course, is don't stop eating. That'll always fuck you up. Your body needs food, your body needs nutrients. I think you need to find a way to, block this urge to not eat. It's dangerous. It's not just, like, it's not a little thing. It's super bad to not eat. Hot take. Eat. Oh, baby. You're so cute. You're so damn cute. I love you. She's in all her pink stuff. She's got her little flower pillow. Hi, Kenzie. Let's see. You have to figure out ways to fight the urge to not eat. That should be the first thing. I'm not gonna help you not eat. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about the ads. There's very little I can do. I've been struggling to take my medication that I have for mental health recently because I hate that I have to take meds to make my brain normal, and I'm really struggling with my friends at the moment. I have none and I'm 18. I just want to talk to somebody. So, honestly, the people that you're around right now, especially the people in this stream, are fucking amazing. It's full of teenagers who need more gay friends, who are open to friendships, and are just the kindest people I've ever met. And, so that, for the friend thing, that's that. For medication, I have totally been there. When I was younger, I used to hide my ADHD pills places because I hate that I had to take something that altered my brain. My brother did the same thing. Once he hid his ADHD pill in my mom's planner, and she found it while he was at school, and he got in trouble. I would do anything to not take my meds. But then after I didn't take them for a while, and then actually took them another time, I realized they actually do help quite a bit. And even though I'm in a spell of not taking them right now because it's summer, I recommend setting reminders for yourself, and every time you notice that, hey, my brain is working exactly as it should when you're on your meds, just take note of that. Like, appreciate yourself more when you're on meds. Because, that's, if you can take a medication that helps your brain function, that is a good version of you. It's still you. It's just fixing a little tweak that, made your brain different. But you're still you, no matter how many meds you take. She's so cute. I'm feeling down because none of my close friends have messaged me yet. It's my birthday. Oh, happy birthday. And normally our friend group, we all message the person at midnight, and I'm just feeling confused. I don't know how to phrase it, but do you think maybe I like my friends more than they like me? And if I do, is that bad? I think that that's not fair. And it's not necessarily a terrible thing. No. Like, you didn't morally fail by liking your friends more. It's just kind of sad, because... Resend the link? Yeah, I can. Okay, can you say your name in the chat, by the way, so we can all wish you a happy birthday? You may not get them from the people that you know personally, but you can get them from a happy birthdays from a bunch of people here. Whoever you are, tell us how old you are. Happy birthday! How old are you turning? Everybody say happy birthday. 16? Ooh, that's a big one. Kenzie, I don't know. I'll see it when I check my mentions, but I can't, like, go looking for a video at the moment. I'm sorry. My friend asked me if I wanted to go on a fake date for experience, and I said no because I was uncomfortable. And then the next week, my friends at school were asking about my girlfriend. I'm a girl, by the way, for context. I was like, what the fuck? And she told everybody that we were dating. I don't know what to do or to say to her. Probably something along the lines of, what the fuck? Why are you telling people we're dating? Is there something you need to tell me? Are you crazy? Or are you just weird? Are you in love with me, perhaps? You could say something along those lines. Answer's probably yes. Sounds like you have somebody that's so in love with you, they're willing to change reality around you and hope you adapt. Interesting. I'm not going to read this one out loud. I think you do need to call CPS about your mom and your family doing those sorts of substances around you. That's not safe, that's not legal, and that's not healthy. Especially for children. For anyone, but for children especially. That's just not okay, and you need to get out of there. And calling CPS is the best option. Even though it's a shit option, it's the best one you got. Hi, just a reminder to everyone to grab a snack, drink, and get some water, and get comfy and cozy to watch the live. And I think that was Kim. Thank you, Kim. And it's right. It's true. I'm gonna go check my quests. I moved schools and dated a guy from my old school who was cheating when I found out. Oh. Hang on. Huh. Now we check the quests menu. Ooh. What do I want? Aw. I should have gotten that. Anyways. La, 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 la. I was totally in the middle of a sentence, wasn't I? Can I Roblox The Last of Us Part 1? I would love to. I was cheating. When I found out, I broke up with him. But he and his friends started making fun of my teeth in person and online. Hurt my mental health a lot, and I ended up doing stuff I regret. I told somebody, and it spread to school staff and family. I'm so sorry. None of that was your fault. Literally none of that was your fault. Hi, Quinn. Thank you, baby. You're so sweet. She says, I have an egg for you. She's so cute. Just running around giving me little eggs. I love my girlfriend so much. Think of a cuter person. You can't. But none of that was your fault. All of that could have been avoided, and it was all due to an asshole. And though it's going to be hard, I think that you need to definitely talk to a therapist about this until you can, like, figure out a way to move on from this entire situation and person. You should, maybe if it gets bad enough and the bullying is still happening, talk to teachers, maybe even switch schools again. But since it's not your fault, you should do just fine in another place. You know, it's not a problem with you, and I'm sure your teeth are fine. It's not and even if they're not, mine aren't. It's okay. Screwed up teeth, you know? That's what my girlfriend loves about me. Is that I have screwed up teeth. I have a snaggle tooth, and these ones point inward. And I thought it was ugly as hell. My girlfriend loves it. It's okay. Hi, Kaelin. I've been struggling a long time with my mental health. Not way too bad, but still, I've been struggling with my sexuality, etc. ever since I was 10. I thought I was bisexual, but I've been having doubts, and I'm confused and don't know what to do. Am I a lesbian? So, unfortunately, I can't tell you what your sexuality is, as much as that would be very helpful, I know. I don't know you, and I'm not in your own head, and I don't feel your attractions to people, so I won't know. But, if you want to test it out, I mean, the question I'm assuming is, are you bi or are you a lesbian? So, the reason that I don't normally point people to Lesbian Master Doc is because the woman who wrote it, was like, yes, of course you can be bi with a preference for girls. That's like, I know a ton of bi people with a preference for girls. Totally normal. But the woman who wrote it later came out as bisexual, and she was supposed to be the one that was like, well, this is how I knew I was lesbian instead of bi, and now she's bi. So, I don't know. But it's a purely individual experience. The way I knew is because it was compet, was like, if I ended up with a man, that man would have to be rich, that man would have to provide everything else in my life, because emotionally I could never connect to him, so that would take up all my energy to try and make up for that. So, you know, he would have to be rich, and he would have to be friendly, and he would have to have every single good quality and not a single bad one, because I couldn't put up with any bad qualities, because I wouldn't love him. I wouldn't be able to see growth in him because I wouldn't love him. I wouldn't want to see him as my partner. He would need to be self-sufficient. He would need to take care of himself because I would not love him. But I didn't say that I wouldn't love him. My head didn't comprehend that. So it was just, he would need to be a very self-sufficient man. And I never saw this imaginary man as a partner. And with Quinn, it's totally different. You know, I see the full version of her. I'm there for thick and thin, no matter what. She's my world. And I would always be missing out if I was with a man, and I would know that. But now I don't feel like I'd be missing out on anything except having somebody in the relationship without a wage gap. Like, that would be my biggest reason. My birthday was July 21st, and I haven't seen my dad in a while, and my sister doesn't like him. My sister doesn't like him. My sister started a bunch of stuff with him and made him leave. But he didn't have time to get me a birthday present, so he just chucked $100 at me, and it hurt my feelings. I told my sister that it hurt me, and she just said, I don't care. I feel like I need more details on this story, like ages. Because that's either terrible thing on your parents or a terrible thing on your sister, depending on whether your sister is an adult. You're 13, she's 17. This sounds like a terrible parenting issue. There's nothing your sister could do that could cause your dad to leave and it not be his fault. I'm sorry, but that's just true. Parents are at fault for a lot more than they'll ever let you believe. Ah, I can't get the stupid egg. No. Farts. Okay. Favorite player from a game? Ellie? Lately, I don't feel like myself. I'm just blank and boring around people, and always... Why can't I read? Lately, I don't feel like myself. I'm just blank and boring around people, and in my thoughts, but I've always had this personality in my head that I am. When I have to be myself, I just have nothing on my mind, and it's blank. What you're describing is a performative personality, and that sounds like you've been shoving down who you actually are for so... It's a defense mechanism. You've been shoving down who you really are because it feels dangerous to you for so long that you're no longer able to access it freely. And that's something that you need to work through in therapy. I'm not a therapist, so I can't really give you the right tools to help you personally reach that. For me, it took being comfortable for a really long time to be able to do that. And now, it's still not perfect. I still can't always control it. But I'm my genuine self a lot more than I ever thought I would literally ever be able to be when I was younger. And it's a beautiful thing once you actually get the hang of it. Hi Kaelin, I'm trans, female to male, and I'm very scared to go to school. My school is filled with homophobia and transphobia. Why are you going to this school? But I came out to my sis, but not my parents or friends. I just needed to say that, but I love your streams. I wish you the very best. And if you have a terrible time, please switch schools. And if you have a great time, tell me, because I would love to hear that. If you have affirming news like that, always share that here. Brings a lot of hope. I have been dating for 3 years. For 3 years later, I found... Guys, I'm gonna really need you to start, like, just skim it a little bit for typos. Like, these are emotional, but it makes it so much less emotional when I can't read it, or if you spell school SKL. I've been dating 3 years, but 3 years later, I found out he never liked me. Wait, I think that's what you meant to say. But now I have a girlfriend, and I'm scared she will leave me. Is that weird? No, of course not. Being insecure is a part of being human, and if you're insecure because something happened to you in the past, then that's just your brain trying to protect itself. I mean, if you fell from a high place, you'd be scared of heights, probably for a while, because your brain is trying to protect you from making that mistake again. And your brain isn't reading that, all people aren't a slippery slope that you're standing on and will therefore fall. Your brain is just reading that, well, that happened once, better not open up again. And that's hard. Hi, Kayla. And that's really hard. But you have to train that out of your brain. Otherwise, you're going to have a really hard time in relationships. Gay bits. I like gay bits. I'm doing pretty well. I've been struggling a lot with giving my girlfriend reassurance without getting a little annoyed because it's multiple times a day. How can I be better? We've been dating almost 4 years, but it's just been a lot lately. So, that sounds like a constant issue. Multiple times a day needing reassurance about what? Like, I really do need more information on that, and I would like to know it. Because that sounds like something underlying. If she needs reassurance 4 times a day, or needs reassurance multiple times a day, every single day, and you're getting annoyed, I'm wondering, because if it's about whether or not you love her, how are you not communicating that you love her enough? Like, I'm not trying to say that you're the problem, because there might not be a problem, but there's not a solution to a lack of reassurance here because you being annoyed giving her reassurance is probably genuinely her worst nightmare and biggest fear. So, let's look at this from her perspective. If she's not reading your actions, like you love her, if your actions aren't portraying that, then of course she needs reassurance. I would too. I'd need a lot of reassurance, actually. Probably multiple times a day, even if we were 4 years in. I once dated a girl for 1.5 years, and that's not nearly as long. I don't know how old you are, but it's crazy to be dating somebody for 4 years, especially as a teenager. And I needed reassurance a lot, and I never got it because she didn't want to. But because her actions didn't tell me that she loved me. In fact, they told me the opposite, that I was the one person she must hate in the whole world. Hi, Quinn. And now I'm with a girlfriend whose actions I never have to question. Like, right now, she's overwhelmed, and she's, like, running around me in a Roblox tycoon. This is the cutest thing ever. She's literally my favorite person. Look at her. She's so cute. She's so cute. I need you to just, like, analyze why she might need reassurance, you know? If you get what I'm saying. Sometimes I will start saying something really profound, and I'll know exactly what I'm saying, and then I get distracted by a panda or something, and I have no idea where the sentence was going, so I just kind of have to make up an ending. I've been really struggling with my parents lately. Today my mom got mad that I go on these live streams and also the voice call because they're all lesbians, and she doesn't like it, and that really makes me upset since I know I'm lesbian. Okay, homophobic much? Is she one of those parents who, like, is openly homophobic or, like, claims they're not homophobic but just don't want you to make it your whole personality? I honestly don't know which one's worse. But, she's kind of the asshole for that. Like, if that was a Reddit story, everyone would definitely be on your side. She claims she is not. Oh my god. If she's not homophobic, then it shouldn't matter. It shouldn't matter because clearly, if sexuality doesn't matter to her, then it shouldn't matter what sexuality your friends are. Especially if you're not in person. Like, okay, if you were at a sleepover and there were a bunch of lesbians there and she knew you were a lesbian, that's a little different because she might, want to make sure you're not in a situation where you're going to do something a little freaky. That's what my mom's concern was. But you being online friends with people, their sexuality should not matter. That's bigoted, weird, and frankly an asshole move. This may sound stupid, but I have a fear of dying. It's not stupid. And that's like literally biological. Oh, she doesn't know you're gay. Oh, she's the worst type of homophobe. Oh my god, I hate not homophobic homophobes. Okay. This may sound stupid. I have a fear of dying, and the only reason I'm still holding on to religion is because I'm scared that there isn't an afterlife, and I can't enjoy life because I'm too scared for the end of it happening too soon. I promise this crisis ends. I was in that crisis a few weeks ago. And I feel it ending. It's still there, a little bit. But I feel it ending. And it's taken almost a full year from the start to now for me to start letting go of religion that I needed for the hope that there would be something after life. And it's almost gone. And I feel it stops being scary after a while and it starts being healing. It starts feeling a lot better eventually. It doesn't feel like, oh, this is scary, oh, I'm gonna grieve this forever. It feels like, oh, I'm free. I can live my life now and actually appreciate each moment because now I'm not a part of some lifelong test. Now I'm not almost doomed to hell. Now I don't have to worry about watching all my memories at the end of my life and being shamed of all the little things that I did. I'm just me in this moment, and the only one witnessing my actions are me. The only one making these decisions are me. And the only one that needs to care about the little tiny things I do that don't hurt anyone are me. There's nobody watching. And nobody cares. And that is the best thought ever. I've been exactly where you are. I'm super insecure about body hair. Do you have any recommendations? Date a lesbian. I still have some that I definitely shave a lot of because of a sensory thing. But Quinn's made it very clear she doesn't care. I used to be very insecure about my arm hair, and then I started dating women, and now I don't care. Women don't tend to care. But if you're not, if you're still insecure and that's still a thing, okay, first of all, if she cares, fuck her. But if she doesn't care and you're still insecure about it and you still don't like it, if you just want to get rid of it, I recommend Nair instead of just constantly shaving. It lasts a lot longer. Be careful and test it on your skin, on like your arm or something in a little spot before you use it on your whole body, because I found out I was allergic to Nair by putting it on my whole body and it burned through my skin, and now I have like permanent acid burns on my shoulders, inflamed pores that will never go down because I used it wrong and I'm allergic to it. Do not do that. You can become allergic to Nair at any time. It's one of those weird-ass things. You can literally become allergic to Nair any point in your life. At any single time you use it, you can suddenly be allergic to it. So be careful with this. But it is so much better than shaving. Just put it on there, wait 2 minutes, hop in the shower, wipe it off. No more hair. Awesome. I used it for homecoming night every year. Gay bits! I love gay bits. Where's my adorable girlfriend? Is she still here? She is. Look at that cutie over there with her little farm. With her little zoo. Here she is. She home? Oh, she has an egg ready to hatch. I'm not stealing coins. I don't think she's home. Yeah, those stubby little hairs, your hair actually isn't growing back thicker, you're just seeing the blunt end of a hair you shaved. That's why if you use Nair, I don't actually think it's any thicker. Or it looks any thicker. Recently I had a girlfriend, and my best friend told me not to put her over someone that I've known since 3rd grade, but she has a boyfriend, and all she does is hang out with him, and I asked to, oh my god, okay, uses few, just regular pronouns as necessary. This gets so confusing. Hang out. She's too busy, and one time she made plans to hang out with me the next day, but then that's the end of the message. My mom found out I was a lesbian because she found my Discord and saw my bio and that said lesbian. She proceeded to tell my whole family, and they're all acting like I'm crazy or like I'm the elephant in the room. Hi. You are not the elephant in the room. You are the lesbian in the room. You need to get that right. Second, where is she? No. That's really weird. Like, imagine that to be, like, something else. Like, you find your first... Like, imagine finding your kid's laptop, and in their bio it says, like, single, looking for boyfriend, and then you take that and show your entire extended family, and just says, look, our daughter is looking for a penis. Your sexuality is nobody's business except the people you want or people who want you. Like, and even then, it's not their business. That's so weird to tell an entire family who you're attracted to, especially as a kid. Kaelin, my teeth have been crooked for 7 years of my life, and they are finally fixed, but now, instead of people talking about my teeth, they call me fat, and called me a pig. Teachers know, and I have an eating disorder for overeating. I'm so sorry. That's so rough. The best thing I can tell you for eating disorders for overeating is, limiting the amount of unhealthy food you have in your house and vastly increasing the amount of good food you have in your house. And that's a very privileged thing to say, I know. Like, a lot of people can't afford to... I've not been streaming for 10 hours, I just got back on. A lot of people can't afford to just put a ton of healthy stuff in their house. But if you can, that would be best, because when you fall into that pattern, you're eating things that your body needs. And I try not to give, restrictive eating habit advice, because there are 2 kinds of eating disorders, and people with disorders like anorexia or bulimia, which can either be just restrictive or purgatory, like purge. I need a better verb or descriptor, but I've not been streaming for 10 hours. Whatever. They might take that advice and use that for their own eating disorder to eat even less, and that's not healthy. So I try to always advise eating more instead of less. But overall, I would for the most part just say eat the right kinds of food. Like, eat a lot of the right kinds of food and you will be golden no matter which disorder you have. Eat a lot of the right food. I've been with my girlfriend for almost 4 years, and I still haven't told my father anything because sometimes he makes homophobic comments, and I'm afraid he will stop seeing me the same way. I also don't have much of a relationship with him, but it still makes me suffer that he... What should I do? So, first off, I don't think you actually have to tell him. I don't know why you would tell him. If you don't have a relationship with him, he probably shouldn't know, especially if he's homophobic. And if he's not going to do anything cool or healthy with it, then he probably shouldn't know, because he's homophobic and a jerk. And I hate just to be the one that's like, how do you come out to your parents? Don't. I'm not fear-mongering. I'm like, that's legit. Sometimes you just need to not. I wish I had autocorrect. How do I turn on autocorrect? Oh, there it is. On the side. Do I spend 299 Robux on this? 1 for yes, 2 for no. Hey, some of you are voting twice. I'm getting it. I don't care. When does it collect? How do I do this? Is it just me, or did I just buy that and it didn't give me anything? It didn't. Does it do it like every once a minute or something? What's up? No, I wasn't scammed. It just collected everything. I think it collects like every 10 seconds or something. So tired. Oh. In total, how much money have I spent on Robux? I don't want to share that sensitive information. I need something to wake me up. Sleep isn't for the weak. Sleep is for 5,000 what? Sleep is for the sleepy. Good job, Kaelin. That made sense. It's almost 4 a.m. for me. Welcome to Sleepy Thoughts with Kaelin. Where are you, Christmas? Why can't I find you? Why have you gone away? Where is that laughter? I do remember. I thought I heard you say. A 300 gift is different than 7k on a game. Quinn, what have you done? I'm actually like really tired, like so suddenly. It just hit me like a wall. I can't even do the Siri voice right, I don't think. Maybe I can. It's honestly muscle memory at this point. Sleep is for the fucking weak. What is that? Kiki. I should give my cat this berry. I've been streaming for approximately 47 minutes. I don't sound like fucking Siri. I got into streaming because I wanted to make some money to support my addiction of buying my girlfriend expensive things. I think I buy her at least one meal a day. My girlfriend is across the way if you want to meet her. She has a fucking rhinoceros. Oh my god. She got fucking flung. This is my beautiful girlfriend. She might have a dog face here, but you should see her in real life. Fucking gorgeous. Thank you, babe. I love you, sweet girl. Look how cute she is. Well, thank you so much for an egg. You need a Siri tutorial? I'm not actually sure I know how to do that. A dinosaur egg. I'm so glad I have one of those. Oh, thank you. That means so much to me. Stop or what? What are you going to do? You can't even unplug me? We don't threaten to take drugs. I will ban you for that. Not cool, bud? I want that fucking egg. Rats. Only 1 second too late. It's 3:47 a.m. Aw, thank you so much. I have a dinosaur egg now. I'm so happy for you, Peyton. I totally had enough for that. Totally Woody. There's not just a snake in his boot, if you get my meaning. Ha ha ha, I'm so funny. It would still be a mental health stream, but I'm kind of scared of the type of advice I would give when I'm this tired. Low-key might ruin some lives. Hi, Stormy. Do not come here and preach religion in here. This is a safe space for people with religious trauma. Stormy's a Christian, but she doesn't feel the need to say that. Did you really think that saying something like that would really convince anybody? Gay bits? 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 It's been a hard time in school to the point where someone... I really can't read some of these out loud. Hi, Kaelin. I'm 13 and I know I'm young, but I don't really know anything. Wait, I don't know really anything, but I feel like I might be traumatized. Because I have watched a lot of shows like Euphoria, etc., and I feel like I know a lot more about sex than I should. I think I would agree with that statement. I think watching shows like Euphoria at such a young age is very hurtful for you. I think you need to go back to shows that are age appropriate. Also, I don't think you should be watching content like this. I make a lot of sex jokes and I tell everyone my schlong is so huge that it could poke a crater in the moon. That's not very appropriate, is it? I also curse a lot. If you sub, you won't have ads. If somebody subs, I'll also go back to my normal voice. Your choice. For the low, low price of $8, you'll get out of ads, and I will stop talking like this for a while. Sub from who? Oh my god. Who subbed? Not you. Well, thank you so much for announcing. Thank you so much, Anaria? 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 No, I don't take offense. That's why I asked. It's okay. It was a win-win situation for me. I was either being weird or getting paid. I thought I was stuck in that voice too for a minute. Bit okay. I wonder if I could make it there quicker if I jumped. It started as a mental health stream, but then I got really tired, so now I'm just jumping. Because I don't want to give advice when I'm really tired, like really, really tired. So, next mental health stream, I'll be sure to have in normal hours of the day. Quinn? Quinn, are you ready for bed yet? Bye, Kenzie. Hey! That's descriptive and weird to put in my chat. Don't describe people's penises. Don't be weird. I have to open up? Yeah, I can make jokes. It's my fucking stream. I don't know you, though. You could be a 30-year-old man making these jokes in front of a bunch of teenagers. I myself am a teenager. Damn, if your chat log would load, well, I don't know that. All I have is a chat of you saying you're under 18. You can see me. I can't see you. That wasn't even funny. At least mine are creative. Like, my schlong was so big, they call me the tripod. My dick is so big. They tried to wrap it around the world. But it wasn't schlong enough. See, that was creative. Yours was just gross. No, don't make a good one. That was your only shot and you blew it making a schlong joke. You weren't funny enough. You don't get to make any more schlong jokes or you're out. We're cackling because I like making fun of Katie because I'm a hater. Preaching is inappropriate. A lot of people see it as indoctrination and harmful. And nobody consented to it. You have to consent. Steven did send 100 subs while you were away. And so did Layla. It's awesome. Greatest thing that happened. I love that the only people who use my native name are my dad's side of the family and also Kenzie, for some reason. No, I'm gonna stay in my garden. Oh, there's also no gardens in this game. No fair. Some people get things near the shops. An impasta. Can't outpun me. I know. I honestly feel bad for Christians when people make them feel bad. When people make Christians look bad. Ugh, there's no stock of anything. Why'd the math book look sad? Because it couldn't find its X. It had a lot of problems. Yeah. Yeah, so nobody consented to you preaching, though. That's something you have to get consent for. Even if you believe it's right, we don't, and we have the freedom to not believe it's right. Because we're other people. So it doesn't really matter if you believe it's right. If we didn't consent to hearing it and being preached to, you do not get to preach. And I know so many Christians that respect this rule. This societal general rule, and I know so many that don't. I'm uncomfortable. If you needed an example. A gummy bear? What? No, I swear to God, the worst... Ugh, all the worst evangelists are like 16. I guess I swear to not God. What do I call a toothless bear? A night Furby? I don't know. A night furry? Cause they make up everything. You can't get me with a joke like that. I've heard them all. I will actually. I can't. I'll figure out your answers. What's your question? I took the time to type that on a PlayStation. Oh my God, we just fucking explained that to you. You have to stop abbreviating. You can type out the word cult. You gotta stop this, man. I keep thinking you're like censoring the word or something. Every time. I do not read cult. No, it's okay. It was funny. I just did the same thing earlier, too. We don't talk about other people who are currently live on this stream. It's just a general rule. I know both me and Quinn have. Do you actually have an emergency, or is this a pun? No, because they would do that. We learned that people will go to such great lengths just to piss Quinn off and try and make her look bad for no reason. You have so many magic rats. Why? "16 and 17-year-olds. I love anti-jokes like that. Oh, there she is. No, I'm not annoyed by puns. I love puns. I never even saw your question, to be honest. I just saw that you were saying my name. What's a horse ankle? Okay, I did read yours. I just didn't laugh. Not Kim. The other guy. Your jokes better be really good at this hour. Yeah, it's okay. I don't expect a reply tonight or tomorrow morning because I will be unconscious for the next 12 hours, but... Nobody replied to Wonky Gonky. Just makes sense. Do you guys like anti-jokes? Because I love anti-jokes. Guys, do you know what's big and yellow that you should never ever drink? A school bus. Do you know what's big and white and annoying at breakfast time? An avalanche. You know what's big and red and bad for your teeth? A brick. You know what a cigarette and a hamster have in common? People frown at you when you light them on fire and put them in your mouth. Do you know why the old man was sad? Because we're all human, and we all get sad sometimes. Do you know why the little boy was sad? Because he had a frog stapled to his face. That's my favorite one. Why did Diane not answer the phone? She was dead. Why did Diane not leave cookies out for Santa Claus? She was dead. Why did Rick not leave cookies out for Santa Claus? Because he had a frog stapled to his face. I need another egg. Be given 3 cents. No, you can't say it, because I don't trust you anymore, because you were weird. You're on thin ice today. You're lucky I didn't ban you. A horse walks into the bar, and the bartender asks, "Why the long face?" And the horse looks at him and says, "My wife died." I'm not going crazy, I'm just getting less. I like that one, May. You know who was supposed to win the election this year? Leslie Knope. 2024. That was supposed to be her year. But no. I don't feel that I should be president. I guess I'm just as qualified. Guys, I need to go to sleep. I like that one. I'm gonna go to sleep. Okay. Caffeinated? Okay. Tell my girlfriend I love her. Wait, I'm gonna check. Yes, me. Night night, everybody.